Hi everyone, I'm JD. Welcome back to my channel. So today I've been working on making the covers of these journals. I started off with my one, so the blue one for me, and I absolutely love it. They're made out of book covers, so I just chose my favorite collage pages or collage covers that I made to stick on the front and the back. And then the digital ones, so I printed these ones out. This was my second favorite one, so I put that on the inside. And I thought this lighter washi tape worked better with this lighter collage, and the darker washi tape here works better with this collage. I get this washi tape from Washi Wednesday, by the way. I always get questions about that. So I really like it, and I'm glad I did my cover as an experiment, because you can see there's kind of gaps here, and I don't mind. It's my own cover. I'm happy and fine with that. But for the other covers that I've made for some pre-orders, I have learned my lesson, and I kind of extended the washi tape so that you get a wider spine here and you don't get any of that gap. So this is the purple one for Colleen and yeah, really pretty. I haven't done the inside yet. I've got to still find the covers for them. And then this is the green one for Jude. And again, I have to print the covers for these, for the inside covers. So for this video, I thought I would take you through how I make these covers. So I've got a pink one that I need to make, or two pink ones I need to make. So let's get on with it. And I hope it is helpful in giving you some ideas of ways to alter a book and turn it into a beautiful journal cover. I absolutely love my one. I'm so excited. So I've just flipped over to VoiceOver to share this process with you, sped it up a tiny bit, and so I'll talk you through how I make these covers. So the first thing I do is grab this wide washi tape from Washi Wednesday. I absolutely love it, and often I get it just to use for these spines because it adds such a nice decorative touch. So I'm splitting it over half of the spine so it also reaches further over to the book cover, to just so it covers that entire gap near the spine, and then when you place the collage cover over the top, there's no gap between the spine and the cover. So then I'll just grab another strip of washi tape and add it over the other side. So yeah, I've chosen this pink cover to do for this process video for this one, and then I'll go in and do that maroon cover later on. So I just make sure I score it, or make sure it goes into those little gaps and folds in the natural spine, and then pull it over, and then that way it's just nicely covered on the outside and the inside. And then when you add your covers on the inside and outside, it's going to be just nice and seamless. So there you go, there is the spine. It looks nice just like that actually, but I'm grabbing my collage covers, one for the front and one for the back. When I make them, I do have them in mind as a pair, and I am thinking about which one I want to be the front and which one I want to be the back. I just use craft glue, and I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. I'm probably getting it unblocked. There we go. All right, so yeah, I just apply a good amount all around the, if it will ever come out, here we go, all around the edges, and I also put glue all through the middle section as well, just in case it might buckle or something. You might, get a air bubble or something in there. But yeah, I just apply it generously all over the cover. As you can see here, I do another strip inside the sewing mark, or the sewing line, just to reinforce the outside edge, and then place the glue everywhere and then glue it down on the front like this. And I just love it because it's so simple and easy, such a great way to transform a book cover into a journal cover. There's not a lot to this tutorial actually, not a lot to this process, but I've had a few questions about how I turn these into covers, so just here's a look at my process, how I do it. And maybe this will give you some ideas of ways that you can cover your own books to turn them into journal covers. I just use this manila folder as my backing, and then I do all the collaging on top of it. I sew some fabric onto the backing, but I've also done some with music paper or with pattern paper or book pages. You can use anything that you want. And I've even just used plain scrapbook paper, pretty paper, cut it out to size and glue it to my covers. But here's just how I do it with the collage covers, and it just worked out so well that they were the size of the cover. I don't measure it though, it just naturally happened that way, and I was so excited. I was actually just going to make my own cover from scratch using chipboard to make the covers, but when I realised that they fit onto a book cover, these Reader's Digest ones, I was like, oh, well, there we go, that's nice and easy. So now I'm just flipping through my collage sheets to grab a cover for the inside, and I chose this one, or I pulled two out because I'm not sure which one I want to use, but I want to use something pink to go with the pink theme of this cover. And I think I end up going with this one because it has the same type of butterfly, and it's a bit more neutral, a bit pale or more pastel in colour tone to match the front cover. And then I know I printed out mine on double-sided paper, or printed it double-sided, but these were going to be pages in a journal, but I ended up just using them to make the cover, and I'll go away and print more pages later on. But yeah, couldn't wait and just wanted to get the cover done here. It's slightly shorter than the cover, but I actually like that border around the top and the bottom edge with the grey, because if you notice there's a grey kind of tone or fabric that I've used, so it just makes it look like another layer or another texture, and another colour tone as well, so it works together all as one cover with all the different neutrals working together. So again, I'm just applying my glue around the edges and all over the middle, and then I stick these down, and yeah, really simple. I'm making some more covers just using these printouts, so if you don't have originals or you can't be bothered making them, you can print out your own digitals and just, of course, make your own covers. These are all from my Etsy as well. I've scanned the covers, so there's 4 kits up in my Etsy if you're interested in using the same ones. But yeah, I'm printing all of them out, all 4 kits, to make the pages for these journals, and I turn them into pockets and also print them smaller and print them on 200 GSM glossy paper. So that allows me to make some journal cards and tags as well, so it's on thicker paper. This one is just on 80 GSM paper, so your normal copy paper. People always ask me questions about what I print on. It's a bit sad having to cover up the back of it, but I can always print out these as many times as I want, so it's all good. And so just gluing this last piece down, and there you go. Those are the inside covers, and it's as simple as that, guys. I hope that gives you some inspiration and ideas for you to make your own journal covers out of book covers. Just get a nice book cover from the op shop, and you can add anything you want pretty much to it, to the front and the back. In fact, if it's a nice book cover, you don't even have to cover it up. If it has nice back and front covers on the inside, you don't need to cover it up either. So that's it. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.